What's up, people? Welcome back to Shed Show. I am responding to something that literally just happened after the press conference for Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Now, this press conference was hilariously terrible. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather are just up on a stage, just like trading insults. It was just the lamest thing ever.
You a grandpa!
And then after the press conference, Jake Paul, the younger brother, approached Floyd Mayweather and a kerfuffle, a scuffle broke out. I watched like 4 or 5 videos of it because, you know, there was tons of cameras. It was hard to see what happened, and usually in those types of things, like, no one really gets damaged too much. You see it happen in baseball a lot, where it's just like a whole group is just moving back and forth together, but no one really gets clean shots off, usually. I see how this could definitely appear to just be normal shenanigans. That's what I thought it was when I saw first few angles, but what actually happened is Jake Paul just got his shit fucked up at the hands of one of the best boxers to have ever lived. And it's gnarly, gnarly.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Yes, sir. Get the paperwork for this ball. Get Al Hammond. Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond. Let me call Al Hammond. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. One night. Got you that.
Floyd fucking Mayweather has Jake Paul. He has his head. He's pulling his head down, and he's probably just peppering him with uppercuts. And there's one uppercut that actually lands right here, and it knocks Jake Paul out. But it's hard to tell, and I'm gonna show you why. So he's got him hemmed up right here. He pulls his head down. He's landing uppercuts, and one lands right here, boom! And his shit is done. Jake Paul right there is unconscious. All that's happening right now is he slowly is falling down. He walks around him, he gets around him, bap, bap. And at that point, he's done. So he is down on the ground right now. He's knocked the fuck out. All of these people surrounding him are just like, what do we do? And then what they end up doing is just grabbing him and picking him up. It's like a Ronda Rousey situation. Like, he's knocked out, but he's on his feet. Look at him. You see this? He's fucking rocked. He probably can't see straight. He's probably not gonna remember this. Okay, so he's kind of like crying and laughing a little bit there. That's normal. Emotions come out when you get knocked out. I've been knocked out a few times, and like, when you kind of like just start realizing what happened, like a wave of emotion comes over you. So he's just like, oh my God. And then he's like, oh shit, and he says something and he kind of smiles, but look, he's not okay. This is way more serious than just a little, you know, pushing and shoving match. I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight was canceled. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a lawsuit of some kind. This shit wouldn't look good in court. I mean, I guess he touched his hat, but I don't know if that's gonna be, Floyd could get in trouble for this. I hope he doesn't. I mean, it's like, it's the fight game, plus you got in his face. It's just crazy, man. This is like kind of the first time we've seen something really happen to Jake Paul as a result of him being this boxer, this fighter now. Jake Paul is used to treating everybody like shit. He's used to, you know, picking up these kids that are trying to be famous and just like, you know, waking them up, fucking pranks all the time, just being a dick all the time. He thought he could just carry that shit over, and like, definitely not. I'm not saying that stealing somebody's hat is just like, that's a fight, that's a fight. That's not what I'm saying. You gotta take it all in context. You gotta consider who he is and who Floyd is. Floyd isn't just a boxer either, he's an ambassador of boxing. And the Paul brothers don't have his respect, especially Jake Paul, like, at all. And it's just like, bro, you came in here with this fucking little fuck shit, and
I feel good.
It did not work out good.
Perform and do what I do best. Floyd, you really want to take them both on the same night? Absolutely, easy. You got 2 fake fighters. Fake fighter, I'm a real fighter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Right there, please.
comes Jake. Here comes Jake.
Looking over here. What's up? You wanna run it 2 on one night? What's up? You wanna run it 2 on one night? Absolutely.
Just should have kept it to the talk.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Yes, sir. Get the paperwork for this bug. Get Al Hammond. Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond. Let me call Al Hammond. I'm my own boss.
I know that right here, Jake Paul had to second guess this plan. He had to have had a moment, and damn, he went with the wrong choice.
Got your hat.
Like, who, dude, are you fucking dumb?
Got your hat.
Who the fuck?
Got your hat.
Look, come here. Brings him in. His guys kind of deliver him to him. And right in there, you hear those, oh. Once he gets him in this clinch, that's the noise you're gonna hear. Everybody's like, oh, he's knocked out. He knocked him the fuck out. He knocked him the fuck out, guys. That's what happened. Crazy shit. Look, these dudes have no place being in the ring with Floyd, even with weight disparity, size disparity. Floyd would do whatever he wants to do with either of them and both of them. I guarantee this fight would have been like maybe 6 rounds. Floyd would just, you know, let Logan feel like they were boxing for a little bit, you know what I mean? And then touch him here and there. And then whenever he felt like finishing it, he would finish it. Kind of like what he did to Conor McGregor. It's a fucking stupid fight. Like, Floyd loves money. These guys love attention and money, you know? Yeah, pretty crazy situation. The feelings for me are pretty mixed. If you watch my video on the Jake Paul-Ben Askren fight, you know how I feel about Jake Paul. I don't like him, to make it short. I don't fucking like him. And I, like so many people, have wanted to see him face repercussions. You know, he's just been treating people like shit for a long time. And he's just been being such a douche. And it's so crazy because Floyd Mayweather is like the biggest douche in the world. And Jake out-douches him. Floyd fucking Mayweather just knocked Jake Paul the fuck out, dude, for trying to prank him on some dumb shit. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, that's all I got for now. Peace.